Now News Extra, and brought to you today by Interlinks. Here is Kevin Mooney.
Thank you, Dennis. Good morning, everyone. It is that weekend. It's the High Plains Auto Club Father's Day Classic Car Show, the rock and roll show in town. It will be in Gering throughout the entire weekend. We have Jim Spencer and Larry Janecek here, and they've been with the High Plains Auto Club for a number of years. Almost since since the inception of this thing. Am I right, Jim?
Well, I wasn't there when the club started, but I've been there quite,
long time. Both of you guys, and it's coming up this weekend. Let's first of all tell people they can still get registered for this, right?
Yep, they sure can. As a matter of fact, Friday night registration's open at 2:00 at the Civic Center. So if they haven't registered, they can come over there and register then.
Okay, how much is registration?
The registration is $35.
And for that $35, they get quite a bit, right?
Boy, they do. You get the welcome barbecue on Friday night. You get the ice cream social. Then on Saturday night, you get the banquet. Yeah, and the city of Gering is a great place for a car show. And I'm telling you, Rick and Judy do a great job with the food, and they serve you, and the meals are hot, and it's a beautiful place. The tables are all set, and people just love it over there. It's a great place for a car show. And
you have, about 600 people or so that they serve over at the Civic Center on Saturday night? So you got a lot of people involved in it.
Yeah, there will be probably 550 served on Friday night and probably 600 served on Saturday night.
All right, that's fantastic. And they're expecting maybe as many as 330 cars, which would that be a record?
That would be a record. That would be the most cars that's ever participated in the event.
All right, fantastic. And let's get Larry in here real quick. Larry, you've been with this for a long, long time as well. And like we said, you guys start out on Friday, 2 to 8 o'clock with the registration at the Civic Center. And then you have a little barbecue in the parking lot, a little party there. That's got to be a lot of fun, huh?
Right. We've got a disc jockey set up in the parking lot, and we'll have an ice cream social that night, and we'll have a cruise for cash. Last year there were about 150 cars that cruised around cities of Gering and Scottsbluff on Friday night, and awesome thing there.
Yeah. And then Saturday is the big thing when you have the car parade downtown.
Right. Downtown Gering on Saturday morning, we'll have a parade beginning at 9 o'clock. The cars will parade to Five Rocks, where they will set up for the show and shine. And so come down and view the parade, and then come up to the Five Rocks for the show and shine from 10 to 4 on Saturday. And
we'll be up there. We got a couple of remotes going that morning, I think, from up till 11, and then again up till 3 or something like that. So we'll be up there on the radio talking about all your cars and so forth. You brought a couple cars up, you and Jim, this morning, and kept them out of the hail last night.
I tell you what, you keep those inside, and they stay out of the hail that way, Kevin.
All right. Okay, we'll talk more about what's going on this weekend with the car show right after this.
Is your wireless computer network secure? With their years of professional service, you can trust Intralinks Technical Solutions to keep your small or medium business computer system up and running. Not having a secure wireless network can put your computers at risk. Call Intralinks at 632-6590 to have one of their highly experienced techs set up, troubleshoot, and secure your wireless network. For weekly tips and information, friend Intralinks on Facebook at intralinks.net/Facebook.
We're back on News Extra. We're talking about the High Plains Auto Club annual Father's Day Classic Rock and Roll Car Show over in Gering. Starts at the Civic Center from 2 to 8 with registration on this coming Friday, the 19th. And then they do the cruise for cash and ice cream social that night. They get a barbecue. And then Saturday on the 20th, the cars are up after the car parade downtown at 9 o'clock. They're back up to the Five Rocks Amphitheater from 10 to 4 for the shine and all that kind of stuff. Then you guys go back down to the Civic Center and you have your awards banquet. Jim, on Saturday night, you mentioned how good a job the Civic Center does in preparing a meal for about 600 people, and you give out awards that night as well, right?
Well, we certainly do. And then there's one other thing we do for the cars. you don't see this at other car shows at all, but we have people out there that take pictures of every car as they're coming in. And that night in the Civic Center, on all of those screens around that banquet hall, these cars are shown all night while you're eating at the banquet. And then when we give out the awards, the cars that win, they're put up on those screens so you can see the winners right there where you're sitting there.
And there's a number of different categories. You got modified and trucks and street rods and all kinds of different categories.
Yep, under 21.
Yep.
Originally tent. Street rods, there's a big selection of street rods this year. Of course, original intent is always the biggest class.
Yeah.
And our under 21 has grown a lot this year. We have a lot of under 21 kids.
All right, very good. And you got cars from 8 states.
That's right. We sure do. We got Arizona and Texas and Kansas and Nebraska and Colorado, Wyoming, South Dakota, North Dakota. We got a lot of cars coming.
If you got cars from that many states, then you obviously know you have a good show, because guys aren't going to travel that kind of distance to come to your show unless it's dynamite.
Well, I have to say, the only thing that holds a lot of them back is, the motels are a little short. There's a lot of things going on. There's a big baseball thing going on and a golf tournament, and it really fills them up in a hurry.
Yeah. But we're gonna remedy that. There's gonna be a new hotel in Gering, and then of course Dave Schaff has the new one going up over there by Reganis Honda. So
that's really going to help. That will
help a lot. So that will help a lot, getting you some more rooms. All right, I promised Larry I'd get him the sponsors in here before 8 o'clock. Run those sponsors in real quick.
Okay, well, we couldn't do it without these people. We've got Chalupka, Holyoke, Snyder, Chalupka, Longoria, and Kishiyama, attorneys at law. City of Gering Keto Funds, Cyclone Express Shell Station, and Hot Stuff Pizza. Culver's Restaurant, First State Bank, Scottsbluff, Gering, Gary's Cleaning and Restoration Service, Greg's Auto Body, Paint and Glass, High Plains Budweiser, Hauburn's Napa Auto Supply, Kelly Bean Company, KNEB Radio 94.1 The Brand, KOTA Territory TV, Lessard Insurance of Morrill, Massett Chevrolet of Morrill, Nimnik Automotive, Dino Tuning and Storage, Robinson Electric, Scottsbluff Area Visitors Bureau, and Will's Chiropractic PC. We want to give them a big thanks and really appreciate them, Kevin.
All right. All those sponsors helping make the car show such a big success this weekend. We appreciate Larry and Jim coming in today to talk about the big car show. Go out and see the cars this weekend. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Kevin.
Thank you.